Solutions to the political problems of the world are not the responsibility of sporting bodies such as the International Olympic Committee, but of the appropriate governmental organizations. Unfortunately, since the conception of the modern Olympic movement, governments have attempted to make use of it for political purposes. I have never denied or ignored the intrusion of politics into the Olympic movement, and I believe it is to be in all our interest that these intrusions must be resisted. One cannot ignore the increasing violence and intolerance in the world. As I have repeatedly said, we have the greatest dislike of sport being made the target when political, diplomatic, and economic measures should be used by those with conflicting ideologies to resolve their differences. It is not for me to preempt the decision of the IOC, but I would implore all those with different opinions and feelings not to make use of the Olympic Games to divide the world, but to unite it, and that athletes should not be used for the solution of political problems.
In the view of my government, it would be a violation of this fundamental Olympic principle to conduct or attend Olympic Games in a nation which is currently engaged in an aggressive war and has refused to comply with the world community's demand to halt its aggression and to withdraw its forces. To hold the Olympics in any nation that is warring on another is to lend the Olympic mantle to that nation's actions. We already see the nation selected as host of the Summer Games describing its selection as recognition of the correctness of its foreign policy course and its enormous services in the struggle for peace. The inescapable fact is that struggles of nations and peoples to preserve their independence, to preserve peace now and in the future, will be contradicted and diminished if the Olympics are held in a nation whose continuing aggression has been condemned by an overwhelming majority of the UN General Assembly.